think
men should be entitled.
Yeah, because we have to earn it.
But women can't be?
But women shouldn't be entitled.
I'll explain this.
Okay.
So, men, our value is determined by what we create. A woman's value is based on her beauty. You don't have to create anything.
Women can create babies.
I think different people would
Okay.
disagree.
Other than that, what else?
Other than that, like, what did you say you create again? What did men create?
Okay. For men to get sexual access to women, we must create value. We must increase our status, must increase our body, must increase our income.
Not in today's days, though.
Not necessarily
not
true.
really. I've seen some men with
I know a lot of
shit.
younger men that date
None of
older
that
women
value.
as
Do you know the
sugar
story of
babies,
like
so.
women like
Can you finish?
sleep with broke? Oh, I'm
sorry,
you know,
go
I'm
on.
so sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Yo, goddamn, nigga.
Bruh.
So, whether you guys agree with this or not is irrelevant, to be honest with you, because what I'm going to state here is biological fact. Men must create value. It's called Briffle's Law. Women don't see us or take us seriously unless we provide value. We must earn money. We must be strong. Status, resources, etc. Men must create not just enough resources for themselves, but they must create resources for extra people. Okay? Women, on the other hand, can provide resources, but women's value is not determined by their resources.
Okay.
When's the last time you've been on a job and you said what you do for work and a guy said, oh, no, thank you, I'm not interested. Men don't give a about how much money you make, your title, your education, your bachelor's degree, your master's degree. We don't care. Women, on the other hand, do care about that. We care more about your past. You care more about our future. We're completely different. So the way a man builds value is he must earn it. Women are born with value, okay? If you want to go ahead and get an education, that's fine. That's on you. But it doesn't affect your ability to find a mate. But for us, if we don't get an education and we don't make money, we don't get status, it does affect our ability to get a mate.
The one thing you want, though. So it affects your ability to get the mate that you want.
As a man?
Yeah. So it's not that you can't get a mate at
you
all.
could totally settle for less educated, uglier people.
Do you get what I mean?
Like,
Hold on. Is that what you would do?
I wouldn't do it personally.
So then why should we?
No, but he's saying it affects your ability to get a mate. That's not correct, factually. It's
to get
okay.
a mate that you
said,
want.
Let me,
That's a big qualifier.
Hold on.
That's a good qualifier.
Wait. Even as an average guy, you do realize that average women don't want average men, right?
Yeah. You want someone that's a bit more.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So where does that put a majority of men?
Down there.
I feel like that's not necessarily true either.
So if average women don't want average men and women are dating above their caliber, guess what happens? You have less candidates, right?
Virgins.
And that's what I'm telling you. You don't have no candidates. You have less.
Okay.
Pick from the less.
Okay. See, here's the thing that you're not understanding. What would you guys all rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? Real fast,
Sorry.
just quick.
That was rude.
What would you rate yourself on a 1 to 10?
7.
All right. What about you?
Maybe like 6. 8.
Yeah, I'd say 8.5.
Don't have to say it.
Yeah, 1 out of 10.
It don't matter. Like to me, honestly, or whatever everybody.
Well, I'm
else
just asking.
We're
thinks.
just curious.
Yeah, what you rate yourself?
I don't know. I love myself, so I don't know. Probably the highest.
10?
Whatever you consider that.
10? All right, great. What about you?
I'm a 1 because I'm 34, so that means I'm middle aged.
Come
so
on.
like,
You're not a day past
No,
60.
I am.
No,
if you look
no,
up middle
no,
age,
no.
Google middle age right now.
That's
Google
crazy.
middle age right now.
All right. Well, she's an outlier anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, what about you? What would you rate yourself 1 out of 10?
In Syracuse, like a 7.
All right.
In Miami, a 5.
All right.
At least you're honest.
Well, she's been on the show multiple times.
Yeah.
And that guy rated me a 3, so.
What do you think? What do you think? Don't mind him. What do you think? What do you
On
think?
this show, it doesn't matter what I think, I guess.
No, it does.
Oh.
So all of you guys, no offense, rated yourselves kind of high. But and here's the thing: if I had not had this conversation and kind of prefaced it the way that I did, you would all given yourselves a 10.
10s or 9s.
We've done this experiment a million times. Women chronically, and this has been shown in studies, by the way, women chronically overvalue themselves, whereas men chronically undervalue themselves. Because think about it: what do we have in the world? Oh, you can do anything that you want to do. You could be just like a man. You could go ahead and get education, but you can also be beautiful. You're a queen.
Yeah.
We uplift women all the time. Okay. Everything in social media, everything with women is about empowering and uplifting them. Men, you're a loser? What the f? You're a bum. You're fat. We bully each other. So we beat each other up and only the strong survive. With women, we uplift all of them, no matter how mediocre they are. So the point I'm trying to make is average women think they're better than average men. And they want more than the average man. So what ends up happening is the average guy and the majority of men are effectively damn near sexless or struggle to find women.
Virgins.
That's what I'm trying to say. So as a man, especially in 2025, with social media, dating apps, etc., where women have all this choice,
Would you say you're
a lot of
above,
guys are struggling.
Would you say you're above average?
I was gonna ask you, how would you rate yourself?
Yeah.
See, here's the thing.
The thing
With
that's
men,
is for sure.
our value is determined
you.
by.
Oh,
No, no,
well,
no.
why are you?
40% of
See,
people
because
are
we're
married
different. Here's the thing.
already, so
No,
Take
no
all
explain.
that into
Put-
account.
Put a number
Yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
they
get
don't
to
want
know
to
you,
answer that.
man.
No, don't
We're not women.
get
You
around
too.
the
Just
question.
saying.
No, we just
It's
want
a
to know
regular
if you guys,
question.
what you guys think about
See,
yourselves,
unlike
because that's
women-
very important.
Yeah.
Unlike women, men have to provide value to get any type of rating. So, for example, a guy can be ugly, but let's say he's famous. He has status. Well, now his looks go up. Women,
fresh.
you guys don't benefit like
Chris, that's
as a female, but you got status, nobody cares.
But how'd you
Like-
rate yourself though?
why don't you
what's
like to
the
answer
number?
No,
questions?
you're not answering the question.
She's
How would you
answering
rate
it.
yourself?
No, no, no,
But you're
no.
basing
So
it off
basically,
of
if I was him, I'd be like, I think
Women are born with value, but men have to create that value for themselves. And this is probably one of Myron's strongest arguments ever. The point he was trying to drive home is that men and women are valued differently in the real world and in the dating market. Most women are born with valuables that men generally find attractive. And gentlemen, you know what I mean. While men have to build their valuables over time through success, status, and experience. So simply put, we are not the same. He then requested the ladies to rate themselves, and almost all of them said they are above average. At the same time, they admit they want a man who's above their own level. And that's where the math doesn't add up. Because if every woman thinks they're above average and wants someone even better, so by definition, average men are going to be ignored, and that is the majority. Whether you agree with Myron Gaines or not, he is making a logical argument instead of an emotional one. The ladies never really explained why his math is wrong. Instead, they mostly focus on exceptions, like older women dating young men or broke guys finding girlfriends, blah 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 blah. But few exceptions doesn't disprove the overall pattern he's describing. And if you're enjoying the video, drop a like and your thoughts down below. Let's get back to the shit.
average.
Okay, the women can rate me. That's fine. But you, ladies, you got to understand that like our metric of how we provide value is significantly different than yours. Remember how I said we have to provide value? We have to provide value. So going back to what I said, the entitlement. That's how we started here, right? Why are men able to be entitled? Because we must earn our entitlement. You don't earn your entitlement. You are just born with your beauty. We must create our beauty through our success. Men become beautiful when they make money. Men become beautiful when they have status. Men become beautiful when they're at the top of the totem pole. You are born at the top of the totem pole. We must fight to get to the top of the totem pole.
Yeah.
So it's not the same. So if I am you guess what? I had to do something to become that one, become confident. We must build our confidence. You guys just get your confidence.
So do you think now after, I heard what you said.
Yeah.
Do you think now after all the hard work you've done,
Yeah.
that you are now an above average male? And you too.
What do you think?
It's not what I'm asking you.
See,
Yeah.
here's the thing. Once you reach a certain level, you don't got to answer stupid questions like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No offense.
So
So-
we
so ladies,
we have
we
to
don't-
answer
Right,
That's crazy.
I'm taking notes. Where's my notepad?
Hold on. The whole concept here, how this started, I said men earn their entitlement. Women don't.
Which is fine.
I don't think
That's
anybody
okay.
should be entitled in relationships
But hold on,
unless
hold
it's
on.
to what you
Whoa,
agree on.
hold on. No, you're wrong. And
What
I'm
you're
going to tell you why you're
entitled
wrong.
All right.
As a man, I have to charm you, be attractive enough, make you feel safe,
Yup.
protect and provide, do all this fucking shit,
Word.
court you for a while. I have to do all the work in the beginning, and then I not only that, but I have to be better than you in every way so that you stay attracted to me and want to be with me. And then you want to sit there and say that I'm not entitled to certain treatment after I had to bust my ass to get you in the first place? I had to become the man in the first place to get you?
Thank you all gang for watching. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button, drop a like and leave your thoughts below. YouTube thinks you'll enjoy the videos on screen now. Click one and I'll see you on the other side. Peace and one love.